The aim of the project is to determine how tyrannical and assertive authority figures are to the subjects when having power in a classroom. A rating scale will be used to measure how the subjects react to the authoritative figure. The procedures are to have the subject sign a consent form and then choose 2 students to be the authoritative figure. The subjects will then take an extremely hard test, and after the tests are taken, we will then grade them. If a subject gets at least 1 question wrong, every student will have to write, "I will learn to think harder so I can become smarter," 40 times. We will then observe how assertive the authority figures are. The independent variable of this experiment is how assertive the authoritative figures treat the subjects. The dependent variable of this experiment is the reaction of the subjects from the instructions given to them and also how authoritative figures treat them. We need you to sign a consent form. I'm going to pass it around, and it says, signing this consent form shows you understand that you're participating in a psychological study. You may opt out at any time, and also that if you sign this, you understand that no one is being harmed during this study. So, we need 2 volunteers.
I'll pick.
Okay.
Okay, remember, volunteer, voluntold. Let's see. Belinda is 1, and number 2 is going to be Sharon, because you're on your computer.
You guys are going to be the authoritative figures, so you're going to be like the leaders of the class. And I don't know if you looked at the quiz yet, but it's like seems really hard. And so we're going to grade the quizzes and see like how many people got wrong. But they're going to have to write 40 times on a piece of paper. I will think harder to make myself smarter. And you know, a lot of people are going to be like, this is crazy, and not do it. But just put your foot down and tell them like what they have to do. Yeah. Your attention.
Since everybody got an answer wrong, then you have to put out a piece of paper.
And you guys have to write 40 times on that paper. I will learn how to think harder so I can become smarter.
Wait, we got every answer?
No, just 1, but you guys have to put out a piece of paper and write that 40 times.
What?
Yes.
No, but we're going to work.
A lot of piece of paper.
What is it?
I will. Can you guys write it on the board?
Yeah.
They're writing it on the board.
Why are we doing this? She wants to be a
Be respectful. Be respectful.
Alright, I got people.
Pull out a piece of paper.
Sharon, what we got?
No.
I will learn how to work harder so I can become smarter. Can you guys be a little quiet, please? Thank you.
Okay, I need to hurry up.
What?
Hurry up.
You hurry up, nigga.
Be quiet!
Be quiet and hurry up.
Take this seriously. This is the actual grade.
Okay, so the fact that they're
This is the actual grade for us. You gotta take it seriously. I'm not serious. Yeah, it's a real grade.
Oh my.
Okay, well. Hey, this is a real grade for us. Y'all know that?
Really?
Yeah, you gotta take it seriously.
Are you serious?
Oh, for real.
Hey, no, stop. No, this isn't funny right now.
Oh, this is real. I don't like this.
This is hard, bro.
Are you videotaping us? None of y'all just circle guessing. Nah, you should take this for real. Let's think it's the worst.
It's dark matter, does.
No, I think I know it.
It's okay.
Come on, get the hardest. Don't just bubble in answers you don't know. Everybody pay attention, you can hear this. Shut up. That's a referral after class. Meet me at the class. Everybody got it right 40 times. I will learn how to, what? Yeah.
I'm not lying.
You have to follow me.
Yeah, you signed the little consent thing. You got it.
I didn't sign.
Alright, so everybody got it right 40 times. I will learn how to think harder so I can become smarter. You got it right there 40 times.
Oh, y'all.
Yes, I did.
You're kidding, right?
Get me on camera. I'm a poor here. Yes, you got it right. Get me on camera. You hear me? You got it right there. So I will read it one more time. I will learn how to think harder
40 times.
and so I can become smarter. Write that 40 times, guys.
How do you think?
Lucky I can't.
You want me right on the board?
Oh yeah.
Hey, she go right on the board for you.
I got the whole.
I didn't sign it. I didn't sign it.
What's up with you on that side of the
I didn't sign the paper.
You have to write it.
I didn't sign the paper.
That's your fault.
Yeah, white coat.
You still got it right.
That's it first.
I would think. Not that you seem hard. I'm not right.
But I ain't doing it 41 times. I'm gonna do my work.
Here's one. That's a good time. Take your phone away.
Bro, that's not.
I would think harder so I become smarter.
I should have been
I'm just thinking harder, so I
You got me on camera?
I have a question. You see this? That's smart. That's
Yeah,
really
good
smart.
boy.
I'm trying to make sure no one sees my idea because everyone will do it.
It's like, what's that teacher name?
Miss K, I'm stealing one of these. I'm making a folder. I'm making a folder.
Thank you for participating in our psychology experiment. You guys are being used as subjects to investigate how you react when an authoritative figure is telling you what you have to do. Nobody was harmed in this experiment, and you guys weren't lied to either. Participating in our psychology experiment, you guys were being used as subjects to investigate how you react when an authoritative figure is telling you what to do. So these two students were your authoritative figures. Nobody was harmed in the experiment, and you guys weren't lied to either.
I got smacked.
You deserve that.
I'm gonna call Cook up. As soon as I pop my work.
So, for the first classroom, there was a total of 25 students that participated in the experiment. The two students that were the authority figures were both female. Observation of the students were 8 of the subjects were calm, 4 were calm but annoyed, 5 were slightly upset, 4 were frustrated, and 4 students gave up. Over 90% of the students got more than half of the questions wrong. During this experiment, the teacher of the classroom got a little too involved while we were testing. 12 subjects did not make a big deal about the instructions that were given to them. Most subjects did not cause an uproar of chaos with the authority figures. In the second classroom, there was a total of 28 students that participated in the experiment. The two students that were the authority figures were a male and a female. Observations were 7 subjects were calm, 5 subjects were calm but annoyed, 4 were upset, 7 were frustrated, and 5 gave up. More than 80% of the students got half of the questions wrong. The male authority figure was way more assertive than the female was. About 10% of the students stopped answering the questions and gave up. Subjects were much more cooperative with authority figures in the first group. From this experiment, we found that students being told to be an authority figure do not use complete power that is given to them. The subjects were either very cooperative or not cooperative at all to the instructions given to them. The one male authority figure out of the 4, he was very prominent on carrying out traits of a powerful leader.